I had recently posted about receiving view to GSM on CW on 160 meter band in early morning. Operating on 160 meter band, often called the top band or gentleman's band, is a unique experience that requires patience and specific timing. Unlike the higher HF bands, 160 meter behaves more like the AM broadcast band, where the sun is your primary enemy for long distance communication. Because the D layer of the ionosphere, which absorbs 160 meter signals, disappears at night, the band only opens up for long distances after the sun goes down. Night time, sunset to sunrise. This is the primary window for skywave propagation. You can reach hundreds or thousands of miles once the path between you and the other station is in total darkness. The grey line, the magic hour. The absolute best time for extreme long distance is during the grey line period. The brief window at sunrise or sunset, when you are on the transition between day and night. Signals can travel along the terminator line with very low loss, often peaking in strength for about 30 to 60 minutes. During daytime, 160 meter is strictly a local or regional band. You rely on a ground wave propagation, which typically limits your range to about 150 to 250 kilometers. Winter is widely considered the prime time for 160 meter, roughly December through March in Northern Hemisphere. Low noise. The biggest challenge on 160 meter is atmospheric static from thunderstorms. In winter, lightning activity is much lower, which drops the noise flow and allows you to hear weak signals. I had posted 9 plus 30 dB noise on 160 meter in my region some time back. That was obviously in summer. Longer nights, more hours of darkness means longer windows for DX. Unlike the 10 meter or 15 meter bands which love sunspots, 160 meter actually performs better during solar minimum. That part we are not currently in solar minimum, we are near the maximum of solar cycle 25. Maybe a couple of years later we will be in the minimum of solar cycle 25. When solar activity is low, the ionosphere is less disturbed and D layer absorption is at its lowest. During maximum solar activity, which we are currently near, 160 meter can still be used, but the noise and absorption are generally higher. Here is a summary of potential operating windows. Local RACU, anytime, best at night. Season, year round. Regional communications within 200 km, best daytime, year round. National or continental, best time is late night, especially during winter. Extreme DX, that is best time is grey line, sunrise or sunset, especially during winter, during solar minimum period. Here are some of the antenna options for those with space constraints for mounting an 80 meter long dipole, which includes most of us, are the inverted L, the gold standard for small lots, like 40 feet vertical and 90 feet horizontal. Needs a good ground or radial system. Helically wound vertical, 20 to 25 foot pole with wire wound in a helix. Very narrow bandwidth, high Q and low efficiency. Small transmitting loop, magnetic loop, a loop roughly 10 to 15 feet in diameter made of large diameter copper pipe. Requires a high voltage vacuum variable capacitor. Standard air variable capacitors will arc instantly even at 100 watt power.